Hello, YouTube subscribers. Today or tonight, whenever you're watching us, I am doing um, another Disney store shop item review, and it's Marvel, obviously. Uh, if you guys can tell by the title, it's an item from the Disney shop store. No, I did not go Disneyland or World for it. Again, I basically ordered it. Now, I had two options for this item. This item on the Disney website cost with tax and everything $33 and some cents, which wasn't bad. Now with eBay, I didn't see what the tax would be. I just guessed on it because before tax it was $53 and some cents, which I'm like, no, that's just fucking ridiculous. Including, I didn't know how I didn't know if it was the same item or whatever. I mean, I knew it was the same item, but I just didn't know if it was a different size. But it's the Namor's spear. The Namor spear. Now, when I watched Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I loved how they betray what actor they got, how the script was to betray Namor. I loved it. Hands down, 5 stars. Freaking loved how they betrayed Namor and how not just Namor it himself, but not just the character itself, but also the whole movie itself. Um when but also uh I love the water when anytime me, my sister, my mom can just go down um to to get to have a pool or to go and where there's like um a park with water and we could go in. I'm a freak when it comes to water because I love the water. It feels relaxing, it feels nice, and I just feel open. So when there's a character of water like DC, Aquaman, I in- instantly fell in love with the character Aquaman. Um, Namor, I instantly fell in love with Namor because it's a water character. Pirates of the Caribbean, pirates, sea, water, they're free, it's all what deals with the word freedom, and when I saw that they did when I saw in the Disney store that they had a Namor spear prop, I'm like, okay, I'm a sucker for this. I have to get it. I mean, like, not have to, but like, really, really, but as a nerd fan that deals with Marvel, I really wanted to, including not trying to be mean to Aquaman. I would choose Namor if I got to choose. If I seriously got to choose any weapon between, if I only had two options from one weapon from the Marvel universe and one weapon from the DC universe, and that's Namor's spear or Aquaman's trident. I would choose the fucking spear. Because Namor, sadly, even though he got the comic book Aquaman weakness, stupid, crappy weakness from Aquaman from the comics. I still liked the Namor character. Now, Aquaman, on the other hand, he's cool and all, but I could pass up the Trident. But anyway, the spear. Okay, I got some negatives and I got some positives. But my number one negative is that, yeah, the Disney website page for this does not say the size. Well, actually, I think it does. Large. It says large. Which, okay, yeah, technically this could be a large. This could be a large. I don't know how typically what the large word would mean, but and on the website page it shows that this whole thing is like pure gold color. These are like a lighter green, lighter blue, which on camera it looks like a bit lighter, but in person, actually, in lighting, it actually does look a bit brighter. But like if you're in a very dark area and if there's no light, but you have like windows and light shining through, you could tell it's supposed to be a light. You could tell it's trying to be a light blue, but it has more of a shading dark blue. Now, when I ordered this item, I thought for $33 and some cents, isn't that bad? I mean, I kind of like that. Thought, okay, Disney, this is supposed to be a 1-to-1 scale. I didn't look if there was a size or anything. And I'm like, for $33, that's not bad. That's technically ripping you guys off. But once I got it and I actually saw it's actually a large, I'm like, okay, yeah, now looking at it for $33, that's not that bad. For the price overall, and because of the size of it, I mean, it sucks, but as a collector, as a person that just collects and most time barely plays with their prop items, I really don't really freaking give a shit. Now the paint job wise, yes, I was pissed about it because I felt like it was false advertisement. Because in the picture it showed that it was a bit brighter, but in person it's like a very gloomy Marvel color, and it has no joy to it, which I get that, which in a way that's also my positive, because Namor isn't really that happy of a person. He's not Aquaman. He's like, go, bro, yeah. No. Namor, he's like, go fuck yourself type character. So, to me, it also makes more sense why it's like this. But, also, it's foam. Not I will also say, since this is made towards children, parents, yeah, please do not be dumb and be careless to just say, here you go. Here's your new toy. do not give a shit how you play with it. It is a hard foam. Hard foam. Like you could still rip the foam if you really want to, if you really applied force to it. Because this is like already like, I don't know if it's shipped that way or whatever, but it's like, but but if the kid really wants to, freaking whack somebody with it, or just freaking act like a real spear and just freaking jab somebody with it, fuck yeah, it would hurt. So, yeah, it will fucking hurt. And the kid will cry. Like I also said on the side of the phone, this could be breakable because it's because I'm pretty sure it'd be easy to freaking take the knee and fucking being Bane and act like the spear's Batman's back. Now, it did not come straight together. I mean, that sounded really weird. It will come like this. Like this. Which, actually, that's how the picture was on eBay, so... So, it... There we go. It is kind of wobbly if you swing it. But, the paint job detail, like I said, could have been better. The details, though, of the spear itself, okay, that also makes it up for every crappy thing about this child's version of the spear. But just look at those details, man, of how freaking... And since I'm a grown-ass adult, it basically... Here's the whole entire thing. Standing to my floor, up my leg, and right here. This is where it is. That's not bad for a child's size of a spear. Claiming for it trying to be movie accurate. Now, I will say for adult Marvel collectors, if they're totally fine with this and totally fine, be like, oh, cool. Sucks that it's like child size and it would look funky with our life size prop replicas from Marvel Legends, but it's still cool to have it on the fucking shelf. But I will gotta say, on the side, I would thought Marvel Legends would try their best and even beat Disney to it before Disney could ever do this. So it's actually sad Disney actually beat Hasbro Marvel Legends before they could beat Disney. But I've seen all the fantastic Marvel Legends life size prop replicas they've done. Three, four versions of Captain America's shield. Uh, three versions of Thor's hammer. The original version, and then Stormbreaker, and then the original version just with cracked, and then especially on the side of those three Thor hammers, has sound effects, and then the especially the original one, the very first one, has that Odin worthy logo shining through on both sides of the hammer. And then what else? And then they did the Ant-Man helmet, they did the Iron Man helmet. So, and I'm thinking, okay, this possibility to try and do this a adult size, a fucking adult size, this fucking spear. I'm like, okay, thinking real quick to myself before doing this review that it could be possible, it could be done. I mean, shit, look at Stormbreaker. I'm pretty sure nobody thought, okay, Hasbro and their Marvel Legends area could never do Stormbreaker because look how big that motherfucker is. And they did it. So here's my task to you, Hasbro, in your fucking Marvel Legends area. Namor spear. It's big. It's long to a certain point if you actually look between the spear itself and the actor. And you guys can do it. I know you guys can. Because you guys done big, life-size, long props before. Stormbreaker. Maybe is one of them. So, you guys can do it again. I would be willing. Just because I have this one does not mean I would not give a shit to spend at least 100 to at least 200 or 150 for the Marvel Legends version. So, make that happen, Hasbro, if you're listening. But that's the review. Honestly, you could also tell that they try to add a bit of blue to the dots. I do like the fading of this scepter, though. Spear. I don't know why I'm messing up now. Because I feel like it's a great look for it. Clothing for it supposed to be vibranium, and I know vibranium is like the strongest metal on Earth, so I don't know how that metal could basically get fucked up in water if it's supposed to be the strongest metal on Earth. But also, if it has paint, I could see the paint be kind of fading from it, like the gold and a bit of the green, and the blue. But I don't know if this is actually fully movie accurate. Like, okay, like most parts of this I know is movie accurate, but the paint job wise, I really don't know for sure. So I can't really bitch too much. Now, but drop your comments down below. Did you guys like Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Did you guys not like it? What was your thoughts on it? Did you guys like Namor? Do you think he was a really awesome new a new add-in for Marvel? Do you think Marvel is ruining Namor? Do you guys think Marvel isn't ruining Namor? Is that one of the reasons why you don't like Namor in the MCU, or do you like him no matter what? So, um, also drop a comment down below. What's your favorite MCU movie? What's your favorite MCU line? What's your favorite Namor line from the MCU? Comic books, cartoons, and yes, he has made cartoons. Uh, in parents. Um, a few of them has been Fantastic Four cartoons. Um, so my favorite line, honestly, my first um appearance that I ever saw Namor was in the MCU. I never saw him in any cartoon. I've only found out that he did make cartoon appearances like after I've heard of the Namor character, and because I heard of the Namor name a few times in the MCU, so I looked it up and I'm like, oh, okay. I knew who Namor was. I knew Marvel came out with Namor before Aquaman, so I'm like, okay. But my first thing I actually ever watched with Namor was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and my favorite line that Namor could ever give. This will be my number one line he could ever give, and that I could ever have on my top favorite list of lines from him. I go by many names. My people call me Kukulkan, but my enemies call me Namor. That is my favorite line because you can feel the fear from him. You can feel, well, not from him, but like you can feel like not like he's giving the fear, like yes, it's coming from him, but it's like towards you, like you could feel like you're getting afraid yourself because he's supposed to be like this menacing evil person, but reality he's actually just just another broken character, but he's still supposed to be feared. So yeah. Do you guys think this is a worthy item to just say fuck it and get, even though it's not a adult size and it's a children's size? Do you guys think it's still worthy to get for your Marvel collection or any collection at all? Because really, truly, I did not get this for my Marvel collection. Even though, yeah, hey, the only Marvel collection I ever have of prop items, any prop items. Well, not just Spider-Man stuff. Because if you guys go back in my channel, I do have one other Marvel prop item. Other than this, that, and it's from Marvel Legends, as the Iron Man and Nano Gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet. So, but yeah, I basically got this item for my Disney fairy tale collection, because yes, I do have a Disney fairy tale collection. Which I do plan to review, especially I do plan to review each of those specific items. And even though some Pacific fairy tale items aren't even from Disney themselves, I actually got a few Harry Potter props myself that I just said fuck it to add to the fairy tale shelf because in a way I do like Harry Potter. When it also comes to on the side of like mermaids, pirates, and stuff, I'm also a sucker for wizards. When it comes to wizards and witches, warlocks, I'm a sucker for that too. So yeah, I basically got this spear Namor prop item for my fairy tale shelf. Which, like I said, I do plan to review each of those single items. I after this spear review or sometime later down in the future. Don't know when, but I'm thinking after this review. So yeah, have a nice day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.